1,000-Pound Sisters Season 8 getting cancelled. Tammy Slaton's disheartening comments explained. Tammy Slaton's silent TikTok move sent fans into panic mode, sparking rumors that 1,000-Pound Sisters might be nearing its final weigh-in. 1,000-Pound Sisters fans have followed the weight loss journey of sisters Amy Slaton and Tammy Slaton since the show first aired at the beginning of 2020. However, now fans seem to be wondering if the end of the reality show is near, and Tammy's social media action only increased the speculation. Both Amy and Tammy have lost a significant amount of weight over the seasons and have undergone bariatric surgeries, with Season 7 following Tammy's skin removal surgery. With the cast embracing healthier lifestyles and their stories peaking at the moment, it goes without saying that longtime fans are worried it could mean the end of 1,000-Pound Sisters. Mila Jovovich and Isabel Myers, Talk Protector, Fandom Wire interview. This only escalated when Tammy liked a comment on one of her TikTok posts talking about the cancellation. She posted a TikTok promoting the Fat Boy app with Mallory, and a fan commented, "Tammy Slaton? Are they really gonna cancel the show? I hope it's not true. I'll never watch TLC again because you guys are the only ready I get on there." While Tammy did not reply to the user, she did leave a like on the comment, hinting that the fan might be onto something here. This obviously left fans furious who have been watching the show since its commencement. Season 7 ended on June 17th, 2025 after 9 episodes. It is only a matter of time before we get an official confirmation on the future of 1,000-Pound Sisters. Did Tammy Slaton confirm a Season 8 for 1,000-Pound Sisters? Amidst the speculation about the show's future, Tammy Slaton seems to have confirmed what lies ahead for 1,000-Pound Sisters. A user on Reddit posted a screenshot of Tammy's social media comments section where a fan had asked her, "Did they cancel your show?" To that, Tammy replied, "No, they haven't. We are working on Season 8. I don't understand why people keep posting fake news about us." Needless to say, fans were over the moon, expressing their relief and thanking Tammy for clearing the air around their favorite reality show on TLC. A user wrote, "Sigh of relief," while another commented, "I was wondering where those rumors were coming from. The show is more popular than ever. They wouldn't cancel it now. Well, it looks like the show lives to fight for another season. Watch 1,000-Pound Roomies while you wait for Tammy Slaton to return." While fans wait for Tammy and Amy to return, hopefully, in Season 8, they could spend their time watching the story of another duo on their weight loss journey, Jazz Wallace and Nesha Harris. 1,000-Pound Roomies features two roommates who are struggling with their weight, while they have clashing opinions on how to shed the extra pounds. While on one hand, Jazz is willing to opt for weight loss shots to reduce weight, Nesha is looking for a more cautious approach. This is yet another spin-off of 1,000-Pound Sisters, after 2020 gave us 1,000-Pound Best Friends. While the show received mixed reviews from fans upon its announcement, it may be a good way to pass the time until the OGs return. After HGTV's brutal cuts, is TLC quietly plotting to cancel 1,000-Pound Sisters? It's been a wild ride for 1,000-Pound Sisters as Season 7 has come to a close. With major changes coming to Amy Slaton and Tammy Slaton's lives, some fans are wondering what the future for the hit TLC series might look like. But after other cable networks have canceled several fan-favorite shows, could TLC follow in the way of HGTV and cancel their big-ticket shows too? A lot has changed for the Kentucky-based sisters since their show debuted in 2020. Documenting their lives during their weight loss and weight loss surgery journeys, viewers bore witness to their fascinating sagas. After achieving some major health milestones, the mission of the series has slightly shifted, putting more focus on relationships and other reality TV tropes. With some off-camera highs and lows potentially affecting future seasons, is the end of 1,000-Pound Sisters near? At the end of Season 7, TLC gave fans a bonus episode with a trip down memory lane that seemed like a culmination of the series' run, leading some to believe it was a goodbye. TLC and 1,000-Pound Sisters stars have not announced or said the show was cancelled, but fans are reading into what they think could be clues. Why fans think 1,000-Pound Sisters could be on the chopping block. Some fans dug into social media clues that led them to wonder if 1,000-Pound Sisters could suffer the same fate as a slew of HGTV shows. One concern is, despite strong support from fans, the TLC stars have received endless backlash from haters and trolls, which may be wearing on Amy and Tammy. While many reality stars avoid reading social media comments, completely avoiding negative remarks isn't always possible. Also, the events that played out on the show have made life increasingly difficult. For instance, a major part of Amy's controversy surrounded the camel bite incident at the Tennessee Safari Park. The shocking event opened up a world of scrutiny involving Amy's parenting. On top of a drug possession charge, she and Brian Scott Lovren were sentenced late last year. Despite the controversy, Amy's major story featured her engagement to Lovren after only 5 months. Their narrative would be ripe for an additional season, especially with a wedding pending, should she be willing to keep her life in front of the cameras. But with Brian keeping part of his life a secret, a cancellation might be the exit he is looking for. Has the 1,000-pound sisters story been told? Another reason why fans are speculating a change or even a cancellation is that in the 5 years since the show's debut, Amy and Tammy's lives have completely changed. With the original story centered around their health journey and will to lose weight, both women have reached certain goalposts, so is there still a story to be told on this specific show? Between extreme weight loss and her goal of receiving skin removal surgery, Tammy's entire perspective has changed. Amy's weight has fluctuated, but she seems to be happy and thriving more than ever. If the premise of the show has culminated in completion, it could be time for a new chapter to emerge. Part of the series' intrigue was watching the struggles, conflicts, and achievements of Amy and Tammy as they set forth on their goals. Yes, there were family plotlines that played major factors into the psychological elements of their journeys, but now they just seem different. 1,000-Pound Sisters isn't the show it used to be, so why would TLC keep it? So disgusting. 1,000-Pound Sisters Amy Slaton slammed for unhygienic behavior. In new update about kids. Amy Slaton from 1,000-Pound Sisters is in trouble all over again for her reckless behavior amid her revealing how much her weight is now and giving a major relationship update. After undergoing bariatric surgery in 2019 to have a family, Amy shed nearly 176 to 200 pounds through diet, exercise, gardening, and active parenting. Becoming a mom to Gage and Glenn has been life-affirming but also stressful amid Amy's divorce from Michael Halterman in 2023. Amy has openly battled bipolar disorder, depression, PTSD, and addiction issues, seeking therapy and medications to cope. Amy got engaged to Brian Lovren on 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7, and she's embracing new love. However, building a healthy home for her boys has not been an easy job for her. Amai was arrested in a zoo with Brian when she risked the safety of her kids. Amy has been quite active on Instagram lately, sharing multiple posts about her sons, but even those are attracting criticism. Reddit user RealCartographer49 shared a screenshot of Amy's new IG post and captioned it, "Not the nails again." The picture showed Amy making a Toy Story-inspired cake and adding, "Goodies boxes are packed." The cake was meant for Amy's son Glenn, and she was holding up a rubber bracelet with Toy Story characters when fans noticed her grimy nails. And she's preparing cake for other people. So disgusting. User Trick Cook 6776 pointed out how Amy was baking a cake using her hands with dirty nails. There were comments from fans trying to figure out how she got them. The most common theory was about Amy being in the garden every day and not using gloves, or perhaps getting black spray paint under her nails. Like, I'm watching older seasons and her fingers don't look like this, added anxious_effort_1056. What Amy's lack of hygiene means amid her stunning weight loss. Amy's been living her dream life. Amy has recently had a lot of reasons to celebrate. Amy was in a few back-to-back failed relationships after her divorce when she met Brian. She got engaged to him within just a few months, which raised questions about how genuine he is. However, Amy has continued to defend Brian online. It also appears that she is married to him as she has named her new business, Amy Lovren Creation. Amy has had her wedding to look forward to in the past year. She's also weighed herself on TV to reveal her current weight is 249 pounds, and she seems to be satisfied with it. Amy has delved into making art full-time. She's made her first big sale and launched her own brand, while she continues to share pictures of her experiments with art on social media and gets much praise for it. The only partner life where Amy seems to be lacking is her cleanliness, and fans always make sure to remind her of it. Amy could be choosing to ignore the comments from both her critics and well-wishers, which is why she isn't aware of what she is posting on her public platform to almost 700,000 followers. Our take on Amy: posting pictures of unwashed hands and inviting trouble. Fans question Amy Slaton's cleanliness and parenting. It appears 1,000-pound sister star Amy's dirty fingernails aren't just seen on her social media. Amy has also been spotted with dirty nails on the show in recent episodes. It has brought in criticism about her mothering duties, along with concerns about her mental health. Even if it is paint or resin that's inside her nails, Amy should be mindful of cleaning them out before she shares pictures of her hands, especially around food and posts about her kids on social media. 1,000-pound sisters. Season 7. Are Tammy Slaton and girlfriend Andrea still together? 1,000-pound sisters star Tammy Slaton's relationship with Andrea has become more serious in Season 6. But are they still together in 2025? Tammy, 38, from Kentucky, stars alongside her sister Amy Slaton on their reality TV show. When it began, Tammy weighed 608 pounds, eventually reaching 725 pounds. As the show chronicled her weight loss journey, it also highlighted her dating life. Tammy met Jerry Sykes in an online BBW chat group, but their relationship ended when Jerry left her. The breakup happened because Tammy wanted a promise ring, which Jerry was not ready to offer. It was difficult for Tammy to open up to Jerry about being pansexual and her attraction to people regardless of gender or sexual identity. Although Jerry claimed that their breakup had nothing to do with her coming out, he left her shortly after she shared her truth. Following the split, Tammy checked herself into a rehabilitation facility where she met Caleb Willingham. The two quickly fell in love and got married in November 2022. Sadly, their time together was short-lived, as Caleb passed away in July 2023 at the age of 40, just 7 months after their wedding. How did Tammy meet Andrea? Tammy and Andrea's dating timeline revealed. Andrea revealed how she met Tammy during her on-screen introduction, which happened when Tammy went on her first ever real date. She shared that they met on a dating app. "I saw her and she saw me," Andrea said, explaining that they quickly began talking, and chatting became an everyday thing. Their date on the show marked the first time they met in person, and their chemistry was undeniable. Tammy gushed Andrea is beautiful and admitted she liked everything about her. "We have been getting very close." Tammy told the cameras that their bond was growing stronger each day. However, she joked there was still one thing she hadn't done in front of Andrea: fart. "At night, I'm asleep. I can't control it," she laughed. Tammy shared that she had real feelings for Andrea but wanted to take things slow. "I'm not Amy," she added, throwing shade at her sister's habit of jumping quickly into relationships. The Sun first reported Tammy was dating a woman in a February article. According to the report, a source informed the publication that Tammy was in a relationship with a woman named Andrea, whom she had met around the time of Caleb's funeral in July 2023. The insider claimed that Tammy was happier than ever in the relationship, and that the pair were enjoying their time together. The source also confirmed that, as of February, Tammy and Andrea were still together. At the time, it was noted that Andrea would not be part of 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 6. Why did Tammy keeping Andrea a secret from her family? Did Tammy think her siblings wouldn't accept Andrea? Tammy first revealed to the cameras that she was dating someone new before telling her family. She mentioned that Amy wasn't the only one seeing someone, adding, "So have I." Tammy explained that she'd been seeing someone for a couple of months, and things were going well. She said she wanted to approach this relationship differently from how she had in the past, which is why she hadn't told her family about it yet. Tammy appeared frustrated as she anticipated her family would have something to say about her relationship. She joked that her family had more opinions than the world has a wholes, adding, "'Cause they'd be farting so much," and laughed out loud. During a conversation with her older sisters, Misty and Amanda, Tammy blurted out that she knew her family didn't prefer people who are gay. "I'm really not sure why Tammy feels like we would have a problem with her dating a female." However, Misty had quickly replied, "It don't matter to me." Tammy clarified that she was coming off the wrong way, but she meant that her family only tolerates people who are gay. Amanda immediately felt offended by her sister's comment. In her confessional, Amanda reminded the viewers that her son was gay. She didn't mind that Tammy was dating a woman as long as the woman treated Tammy right. She was taken aback by what Tammy had assumed about her. She was genuinely surprised by it. Could Andrea be using Tammy to get TV time? Is Andrea a clout chaser? Tammy's sisters reassured her that they didn't care who she dated, as long as she was genuinely happy, treated with respect, and didn't settle for less than she deserved. Amanda said that her sexuality does not define who she is as a person. Misty and Amanda admitted they were surprised when Tammy married a man because they had always thought she would end up with a woman. Amanda encouraged Tammy not to settle and to keep searching until she found someone who truly met her needs and made her feel fulfilled. However, Tammy is in a vulnerable place after everything she has been through, including a past abusive relationship. She may have benefited from therapy before entering a new relationship so soon after her husband's passing. While her first date with Andrea seemed sweet, Andrea's asking Tammy to buy her a pair of shoes at the bowling alley raises concerns. Andrea appears to be aware of Tammy's success as a reality TV star and may already be expecting her to spend money on her, which could be a troubling sign. Andrea telling Tammy that she wanted to meet her family on camera during their first date came across as a bit over the top. Rather than focusing on getting to know Tammy better, Andrea seemed more interested in gaining screen time. It was a conversation that should have happened privately. Andrea had previously been in a long-term relationship, while Tammy was still grieving the sudden loss of her partner. Tammy needs time to heal and move forward at her own pace, but Andrea appears to be rushing things, which could ultimately jeopardize their relationship. Tammy is still together with Andrea. They are now engaged. Tammy and Andrea's relationship is still going strong. While it may have once seemed like Tammy dated anyone who showed interest in her, that doesn't appear to be the case with Andrea. Introducing Andrea to her mother, Darlene, was a major step for Tammy, as her mom was the most important person in her life. Not only did Andrea pass that test with flying colors, but she and Tammy are still together nearly 2 years after they first met. Andrea can be found on Facebook under the name Andrea Dalton. Although her profile lists her relationship status as single, that may simply be because she hasn't updated it. Tammy has commented on nearly all of Andrea's public posts, including one from April, which is a casual selfie of Andrea wearing a violet t-shirt and colorful aviators. Tammy commented with, "My love," confirming that the 1,000-pound sisters star and Andrea remain happily together. In a shocking revelation during a June 2025 podcast, Tammy referred to Andrea as her fiancé, which made the host of Creative Chaos podcast pause. Then, Tammy showed off her engagement ring. Tammy and Andrea just went public with their relationship a few months ago when 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7 premiered, although they've been together for a while. For perspective, Amy and Brian went public with their relationship just weeks before Tammy did with hers, but that was due to the timing of 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7 filming, airing, and their NDA clauses. Tammy and Amy may both have late 2025 weddings, as Amy is set on getting married on Halloween 2025. Tammy hasn't divulged when her wedding plans are for. Clues: 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 8 is practically confirmed. 1,000-Pound Sisters is likely to return to TV with Season 8, expected to cover some interesting storylines. The popular reality TV show has undergone significant changes over the last few years. Initially, 1,000-Pound Sisters focused on the weight loss journeys of Amy and Tammy Slaton, showcasing their struggles and arguments, some of which went viral on social media. As the seasons progressed, Amy and Tammy transformed their lives by adopting healthier habits. Both underwent weight loss surgery, which helped them become more independent and achieve their personal life goals. Their successful transformations have inspired others facing similar challenges. 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7 primarily focused on Amy's romantic life after her divorce and Tammy's skin removal surgery. The season highlighted Amy's relationship with her boyfriend, Brian Lavorne, and their rapid progression from dating to engagement. The couple's engagement was shown in Season 7, with Brian proposing to Amy with a horror-themed ring. The season also showcased Tammy undergoing skin removal surgery and her transformation after undergoing the procedure. Fans refused to bid farewell to 1,000-Pound Sisters. Fans want to continue watching the show. There are several valid reasons why the network may continue to produce more seasons of 1,000-Pound Sisters. But the most important reason is the fan response. In recent months, viewers have expressed a desire to see more of Tammy and Amy's lives on TV. They've taken to social media to discuss potential storylines and debate why the show shouldn't end just yet, despite the Slaton sisters reaching their weight loss goals. Recently, one viewer created a Reddit thread at frosty-net-5451, urging the network not to take away 1,000-pound sisters yet, stating, TLC, you better not. Thousands of fans liked the Reddit post, with many expressing a desire to see more seasons. One Redditor,